How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Asshat Podcast on YouTube. I haven't done a lot of these, but this is another one of I'm going to call them my read-alongs, where I take a comic from the comics boom of the 90s, which I would say the 90s boom was from like 91 to 95. And this is Bloodfire, issue 7 for December. Lightning Comics, $2.95 cover. We got Bloodfire, this guy in the red there, punching this guy. I got my thumb on. See the guy in the back swinging the section? That is then President Bill Clinton. Now, Lightning was a smaller company. They're best remembered now for they created the character of Helena, which is one of the bad girls from that era. She was like Hell's Assassin or some shit, and she is still around. I don't know who owns the rest of the Lightning stuff, because they had quite a bit of stuff. But Avatar comics, through their Boundless imprint, prints a lot of Helena stuff, but now Helena's become also like a porn comic. But let's see here. I'm going to read this one to you, so let's get started here. On behalf of Lightning Comics and the Bloodfire team, thank you for purchasing this copy of Bloodfire number 7, which is written by Stephen V. Zysowski, penciled by Terrell Lawrence, inks by Frank Parr, letterer is James M. Anderson, art director is Greg Weed, colors are Bron Rohrbeck, Greg Weed, and Mike Champion, editor is Joseph C. Zysowski, and then marketing is Stephen V. Zysowski. Okay. Lightning Comics was born out of the desire to give you, the comic enthusiast, the very best entertainment as well as highly sought after modern collectibles. Anytime you hear that, they're marketing something as a collectible, warning bells should be going over your head going, rah, 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 rah. Franklin Mint Comics. Lightning Comics will never produce more than 250,000 copies of any book. Wow. That was considered a low print run in December 93, so this came out in what, October? That's a very low print run back then. Creating a high demand for all our titles. We pledge not to reprint any book until after 2 years from the date of first printing. Well, considering that, besides Helena, I think Bloodfire is probably the longest running series, and it didn't even last a year as far as I remember. That didn't happen. Lightning Comics intends to set new standards of excellence in the comic industry. With your support, Lightning Comics will quickly take the comics industry by storm. And then we get some special thanks. Mike Goldman, Murder City Comics, Greg Bulls, Kingpin Comics, who I've heard stories about a kind of a weird connection between Kingpin Comics, Gareb Shamus and his family, and Valiant. And Kingpin Comics always had ads and a lot of stuff advertised that they had, like when Valiant was really popular, shit you couldn't hardly get a hold of from Valiant. David and Mercedes Osterseason, Joe and Val Conforti, Wayne, James, and Cheryl at Capital City Distribution, Dan Cullinan at Diamond. Okay, Capital City was Advance, and Diamond is, of course, Previews. Mark Patton and Larry Shell at Heroes World, which that is the distributor Marvel bought up. Frank and Keith at Friendly Franks. Yeah, Franks is gone, sadly. And special heartfelt thanks to all the fantastic retailers and fans who support and promote Lightning Comics every month. Excuse me. Our books are dedicated to you. Southfield, Michigan. All right, here we go. Let's see here. The IRA will go to any length to liberate their people, even if it means taking the president and vice president of the United States hostage. This can't be happening. How they get past security. Sorry to have to kill a few of your men like that, but no stinking American is worth getting in the way of our mission. I wouldn't hesitate taking any of y'all's out. Was that supposed to be Irish? Okay. What's Irish? It gotta be, don't mess with us. Bloodfire team proudly presents Under Siege. And of course, we got Bill Clinton right there. I don't see Bloodfire there. Let's see what's going on here. We'll go to our next page. For some, the temptation to be your hero is too hard to resist. I'll put a stop to this. Got to save the president. Unfortunately, this temptation will be his last. Stupid fool! Bang! Ugh! See what happens when y'all break the rules, gentlemen? If any of the rest of you want to live, wouldn't think about being as doomed as Michael Daniel frisks them. Oh, God, it's going to be hard to do with these accents. Come on, hand it over, you pathetic idiot. What are you looking at, bald boy? Nothing. That's the bald boy. Oh, wow, that's some bad hair. All right. Ingrid, take him out of here. Daniel, Patrick, secure this corridor of the building. You, watch the window for activity. Oh, William and I'll have some business to discuss. Wow, this is horrible. In line, boys. Hands in the air. Now move. It never seems to fail. Hurry it up. In every pack, there is always a rat. You did perfect, love. See you soon. O'Malley is a genius. Things are going perfectly according to plan. This little redhead woman is plotting. Where the fuck is Bloodfire, man? Fucking president. Bloodfire's supposed to protect him and shit. Back in New Jersey at Mercy Hospital, Jenny Maratz and Brian Reese rest from their unforgettable confirmation with the cyborg eyes Storeman. Cyborg eyes. I remember Storeman now. After months of not seeing each other, tough questions and answers are in the work. Brian, so what happened? Why did you ever leave me? Jenny, why didn't you tell me we have a son? The way you broke off our engagement so suddenly, you really hurt me, Brian. When I was called by Dr. Thorpe and told that you were almost dead, I came as quickly as I could, crying the entire time. When I got there, you pushed me away and told me that you didn't love me anymore. I hated you. I still hate you. There was no way I could have told her I've contracted the HIV virus. She would never understand, but maybe now she will. Okay, quick, for people who ain't watched Bloodfire. He's kind of like Captain America. He's got like their version of the super soldier serum in him, and it makes him slightly superhuman strong. You know, he's like a bare level above Captain America. But the thing with this serum is, when they inserted it in humans, our natural immunity killed it. So they were like, okay, we got to get rid of this guy's immune system. So Brian Reese got injected with the HIV virus to kill his immunity system so the Bloodfire would work. And now, if I remember right, when his blood gets exposed to air, it catches fire too. But yeah, that's Bloodfire saying, and that's kind of like his big event, the first hero with HIV. Jenny, there's something I have to tell you, something that will hopefully make you understand why it was that I had to push you away. What, Brian? What could have changed your love for me? We've known each other since we were kids. I thought you trusted me. This is going to be difficult. I have the whoosh. Mr. Reese, I'm sorry to interrupt you like this. Whew, what timing. But you have an emergency phone call from Naval Captain Smith. Where's the phone? Follow me. What is it with him? I wonder what really happened to Brian. Oh, man, look at this. Lightning rips through the darkness and reveals the latest in actionwear. A Purge shirt, a Judgment Day shirt, lightning hats, and Purge hats. I mean, you know what? I would love any of this. The hat, anybody out there watching this, if you got any of this lightning merch or know where to get it for a decent price, I mean, I want them. Because nobody else has that shit. Nobody remembers Lightning comics. Reese, we got a bad situation. The president and vice president are being held hostage right now at the White House. We believe it's the IRA. I need you there immediately. You'll join Agent Clerics when you arrive. This is the big time, Reese. Don't blow it. Understood, sir. I'm on my way. Damn, I got to tell her soon or I'll go crazy. May I help you? Where did Jenny Maratz go? She left a minute ago. Damn, what should I tell Jenny now? I had to get out of there. I'm so confused. I need to be back home with my family. Oh, how I miss Brian Jr. You okay, lady? You look a little upset. I'm fine, thank you. All right, another Lightning. Lightning Comics. We're claiming 1984 as the year of the storm. How is Lightning Comics different? Lightning Comics is dedicated to producing high-quality entertainment and places value on both artwork and story. All our comics are printed on the highest quality cardstock covers and glossy interior paper. I'll give them that. They do have high quality on both of those. Lightning Comics is dedicated to producing instant collectibles. No Lightning comic will exceed a print run of 250,000 copies on any first printing. We won't reprint any title until 2 years after the first date of printing. We are dedicated to you, the comic enthusiasts. Lightning Comics, taking the comic industry by storm. I don't know who the fuck that is flying there. Because the only things I've read from Lightning is 1 or 2 issues of Purge, a handful of issues of Bloodfire, and then some Helena stuff. You know, I'll be honest, that's all I've read from them. Because these things, like, you know, these were $2.95 back then. That's a lot. I didn't like paying that much. Kaboom! The Rance family anxiously awaits the return of their beloved Jenny. The hospital said she just left for home a few minutes ago. Jenny's coming home. I guess we owe Brian an apology. For what? He's the that got her in the mess in the first place. If anything, he owes us. Okay, so we got mom and dad, and I guess our brother here. We're watching Bevgus and Bothead, or both Eod, will be back in a moment. Why are they watching abuse somebody? Oh God, it's Storman. Crash! What the? Who the hell are you? The Angel of Death. I love Storman. I like a Storman. I want a Storman action figure. Anybody out there makes custom figures? I want a Storman. Get out of here, you freak. I'll throw your out. You attack me, you... You attack me, you old drunken fool? You should know when, splish. To say when. Ha, ha, ha. Ugh. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Dad! Oh, my God. Ugh. Catch this. Whoosh. I bet you just love talking on the phone. Probably the New Jersey gossip queen. Well, I got a hot story for you. Can't breathe. Forget this. I'm getting the out of here. Gasp. Is he? Okay. Oh, he's got a gun in his leg like RoboCop. Cool. Ronnie wouldn't have saved you anyway. Nothing can save you if you're on my list. Arrgh. Oh, man. Whew. This really ought to tick Reese off. Better get out of here before somebody calls the police. Wah, wah, wah. What's this? Looks like Reese has gotten himself a Rugrat not for long. Ha, ha, ha. I guess that's Brian Reese Jr. Wah, wah. Back at the White House, things are really heating up. Not true. You have covert operatives in my country working with the Brits to stop our movement. We don't appreciate their presence, Albert. What do you want here? The United States has no involvement with the IRA. I'm here to give you a message then. Get your men out of my country or every major city in America will be covered in blood. Will it be on fire too? So we have a blood fire? The United States honors those who ask for democracy, freedom, and peace. Your organization, the IRA, kills innocent people. That's a policy I cannot and will not support. I'm not here to argue with y'all. Get out or this country will be littered with corpses, starting with yours. Meanwhile, outside the White House, I've been briefed. There are 5 terrorists, all armed and professionally trained. The president and vice president are being held at gunpoint. We've got no time to waste. Let's go. And that's Bloodfire right there. First time in costume. We're on page blah, blah, blah. Not sure. Click. What the fuck? Hey, what the... He just vanished into thin air. Not long ago, Clerics was a normal Marine. After Dr. Thorpe experimented on him with a modified version of the IE formula, he gained the power of invisibility. Now he uses his new ability like any other weapon to give him an advantage over the enemy as soon as he turns his head. I'm going to make my move. That's kind of cool. So there's 2 super powered people in this book. All right, here we go. Serious comic book collectors use the Serious Price Guide, Overstreet Comic Book Monthly, the nation's leading comic book price guide only. $24.95, 10-issue subscription, mail 3rd class. Oh man, I miss Cleveland, Tennessee. I didn't know that. I miss Overstreet. I can't believe this. It's happening. Security is so tight around here, I just don't get it. Captain, do you think it was an inside job? That's a real good question. Just think about the amount of time it would have taken to plan it all. If it was an inside job, the person must be one hell of a diabolical character. Ha ha ha. What's so funny? I don't see anything funny about this situation. Yeah! Bang, bang, bang! You interrupted me before I got to the punchline. Oh, there's Bloodfire. Damn, this operation must have been planned for months from what I've just witnessed. Hold it for just a second more. Boom! Crash! This place is going to be a real bloodbath. Where'd the extra shot come from? He's from South Ireland. Come on, a little bit closer. Now! Boom! Whoa! Let me go. I never liked eavesdroppers. God. Hey, speaking of it, see the future in advance. The old Advance catalogs, I used to love those. To say Jenny Maratz has had a rough couple of days would be a serious understatement. Kidnapped, held hostage at gunpoint, she thinks the worst is now behind her. Returning home, she's about to discover how wrong she is. My God, what happened to the glass? No! No! Mom! Dad! Bobby! This report just in, the White House appears to have been overtaken by terrorists. While no terrorist organization has yet claimed responsibility, rumor has it the IRA is involved. Where's Brian Jr.? Where's my baby? Met the family, nice folks, cute kid. Storming. No, not him again. No. For what I've read of Bloodfire, Storming's like the big enemy. And we got Bram! Not the TNA wrestler. What's this? He killed Michael. Fill him up with lead, Daniel. Bap, 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 bap. Oh, I'm sorry. Crack, brack, spack, spack. I couldn't come up with a fourth one. Where'd you learn how to shoot a gun? Sissy school? Arrgh. Don't try it, ya fool. If you move a single inch, I'll set off the bomb. If you don't mind, I'll set it off for you. Boom. Ah! The bomb! Ingrid! I've wasted enough time with this. Just a step away. Prepare to die! Wait, don't do it! Got him! Swap my gun! What the? I've had enough. It's time to exercise some presidential power. That's more like it. Thump! Knocks his ass out with the saxophone. What's going on with the terrorist leader? Nice work, Bill. I got him covered. Fucking Al Gore. He invented the internet, you know. Comic book collector, the one to read. Something's there. I can sense it, but I can't see it. Whoosh. Crack! Arrgh. Show yourself, you coward. Stop hiding from me. Whiff! Shut up and sit down, you scum. Pow! Slam! I hope we're not too late. Oh, he's got two ninjas with him. Slam! Grrr, get your knee off of me, I'll kill you. Pipe down. Where'd that invisible guy go? Come on, pal, we got plans for you. You'll all be sorry. You haven't heard the last of me. I'll be back, scumbag. Are you all right, Clerics? I was thinking Clearasil when I heard that name. Yeah, I'm really high on adrenaline. Well, I got a question. Bill Clinton standing there. Did he inhale the adrenaline? I can't believe this happened in America, in the White House. There's evil everywhere. You're never safe from danger, no matter where you are. I've never seen anything like this before in my life. You two are amazing. Whoever they are, I'm glad they're on our side. Amy's Collectibles, your source for Lightning Comics. Look at this. Platinum Bloodshot #1, $49.95. They only printed 50,000 of the original, so the Platinum's even smaller. And like, yeah, look at that. I mean, just, whew, Jesus. Thank you, Boo, for saving our lives. Speak your mind, my friend. You're welcome. I have one thing I'd like to say. With all due respect, sir, if you keep the military strong, the United States will always be able to defend itself against any enemy. I also believe more money should be invested in AIDS research. AIDS is as much of a threat to this country as any foreign enemy. Bloodfire? I understand your concern, Bloodfire, and agree. This administration will continue to do everything possible to fight the AIDS virus and maintain our status as the world's leading superpower again. Thanks for your help. Keep moving and don't pull any stunts. I've got to escape from this. I'll find a way out. I always do. I'll get me revenge on those two bastards who killed me soldiers. Just wait, I'll be coming for you. Enjoy the ride, scumbag. Once you get him into the interrogation center in Nevada, I'm sure he'll be singing like a bird. Don't be so sure. I've heard these IRA guys are stubborn as hell. Overthrow, Master of Evil, anxiously awaits the return of his newly created warrior and word of his mission. Master, I've returned. I failed in killing Bloodfire. I do have something I know you'll be interested in. It better be good, Store Man. Such a stupid ass name. Yes, ha ha, I've always wanted a son, his son. Wah, wah, wah. Be here next issue for the exciting origin of Prodigal and Demon Seed. Okay, congratulations to everyone at Lightning Comics on the birth of the Lightning Universe from your friends at the Guide to Comics Wizard. All right, then we got Judgment Day, which is their team. This is the 4th issue. I don't know shit about Judgment Day. Purge, which was, if I remember, Purge was the only book of theirs I actually bought back in the day. Most of these I got, cheap. And I got all these cheap. These all came out of cheap ends. Okay. Lightning Comics 1994 Fan Club Registration. Lightning Comics is proud to announce the birth of our fan club. Here's a sample of what you will get when you join. The Lightning Storm quarterly newsletter, which will have features like upcoming titles, interviews with the artists, the stories behind our comics, and plenty of opportunities to win prizes like signed books or original artwork. The opportunity to own rare edition Lightning comic books like Bloodfire #1 Platinum, Judgment Day #1 Gold Prism, Purge, that's how PRG is pronounced, Purge, #1 Platinum. Wow! The opportunity to interview your favorite writer, artist via telephone. For a 1-year membership, please include a $10 check money order along with your name, address, city, state, zip code to blah, 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 blah. Please allow 6 to 8 weeks delivery of your first Lightning Storm newsletter. We'll be glad you did. Now, here's the print runs. Bloodfire issue 1, the promo, the silver ink cover, the only printed 3,960. The gold ink cover, 40. The red foil, #1 color, 46,875. #1 color, platinum foil, 3,125. #2, which is origin issue, 25,000. #3, first appearance of Judgment, 25,000. #4, Dread Wolf appearance, 25,000. #5, introduction of Bloodstorm, 30,000. Judgment Day #1 promo, gold ink cover, 7,500. #1 promo, silver ink cover, 2,500. That's kind of weird. I figure the gold would be lesser. Judgment Day #1 red prism, 55,500. Judgment Day #1 gold prism, 4,400. Judgment Day #1 color purple prism, 100. Purge #1 regular edition, 64,000. Purge #1 platinum edition, 2,000. Purge #1 gold edition. Best Comics Distribution Center and all the different stuff. And we got the back cover. You'll flip for previews and got a room. So that is, hope you enjoyed that. That is Bloodfire #7. I need to see how much Bloodfire I got. I wouldn't mind having a whole run of this. Neat little premise, neat little book. Hope you enjoyed this read along. If you do, leave a comment. And if you got something from the early 90s, I'm trying to avoid Marvel and DC and like Dark Horse, but I'll do Image. Any other company from the comics from the early 90s, let me know if there's a book you want me to do a read along with. Odds are I either own it or I can get it extremely cheap. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed it. Remember, if you did, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. And for comments, name me from the 90s comic boom what your favorite company was that didn't succeed. And by succeed, I mean a company that didn't last. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Marvel, DC, Dark Horse, Image, Archie, all that shit, they're still around. But Lightning and, Ultraverse isn't, Malibu, of course. And, all that. Pick one that, Value you could really say isn't because they died and came back. Pick one and just tell me what it is. I'm curious. I always love dead universes, so got all that. But, oh, man, we're closing in on 25 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and let this in. But I hope everybody enjoyed and talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.